Hey guys, it's Arash and welcome back to Man of Thoughts. Today we're diving deep into the dark side of digital communication. That's right, those seemingly harmless texts from your significant other, they could be screaming red flags, and trust me, I know a thing or two about hidden meanings. Remember that time I found that weird message on my ex's phone? Yeah, let's just say it wasn't pretty. We're talking about the subtle yet sinister texting behaviors that might just mean your relationship is one send away from disaster. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Buckle up, because things are about to get dark.
Picture this. You're out to dinner with your partner. Romantic, right? Wrong. Because every 5 seconds, their eyes dart down, not to gaze lovingly at you, but at the glowing screen of their phone. They laugh nervously, just checking the time, but you see right through it. The anxiety in their eyes, the way their fingers twitch for their phone every time it buzzes. It's like they're addicted. And then it hits you. What are they so afraid of missing? Who has that much power over them? The answer, my friend, might send chills down your spine. Because after weeks of this phone-obsessed behavior, you finally catch a glimpse of the truth. A text flashes on the screen, a name you don't recognize, and a message that makes your blood run cold. I miss you, babe. When can I see you again? Your heart drops. All those late-night calls, the secretive whispers, the sudden business trips, it all starts to make sense. The phantom phone checker wasn't just anxious. They were living a double life. And you, my friend, were not invited.
Remember the good old days when conversations flowed effortlessly? When you could send a paragraph and actually get a paragraph back? Well, in today's digital wasteland, those days are gone. Now it's all about the dreaded one-word reply. How was your day, you ask, hopeful for a glimpse into their world. Fine, they reply, like a robot programmed for minimal human interaction. At first you brush it off. Maybe they're busy, stressed, abducted by aliens who only communicate in monosyllables. But as the days turn into weeks, the one-word replies start to feel less like a quirk and more like a wall. A wall built of indifference, of secrets, of a growing distance that you can't quite explain. And then one day you send a text that changes everything. I love you. The reply comes back almost instantly. K, that single letter, my friend, speaks volumes. It's the sound of a heart shutting down, of a connection fading to black. The one-word wonder has spoken, and their message is clear. They're just not that into you.
It starts innocently enough. You're texting back and forth, maybe even flirting a little. You send a funny meme, eagerly awaiting their reaction. But then, silence. Minutes turn into hours, hours into days. You send another text, your finger hovering over the send button, a knot of anxiety forming in your stomach. Still nothing. You scroll back through your messages, searching for any sign, any indication that you did something wrong. Was it something you said? Did they lose their phone? Were they abducted by aliens who have a particular distaste for witty memes? The possibilities swirl in your mind, each one more outlandish and terrifying than the last. The silence becomes deafening. It's like they've vanished into thin air, taking a piece of you with them. This, my friends, is the cruel reality of ghosting. It's the ultimate form of digital rejection, leaving you with nothing but unanswered questions and a shattered ego.
Chapter 4. The Time Warp Texter. You send a text, and then you wait, and wait, and wait some more. Hours crawl by, the clock on your phone mocking you with each passing minute. Maybe they're just busy, you tell yourself. But deep down, a seed of doubt begins to grow. Why is it so hard to get a simple text back? What could they possibly be doing that's so important it requires radio silence for hours on end? You start to analyze their last scene, calculating the exact moment they were last active online. The paranoia sets in. Are they ignoring you on purpose? Are they talking to someone else? The Time Warp Texter thrives on this uncertainty, leaving you dangling in a state of perpetual digital limbo. And just when you're about to throw your phone out the window and renounce technology forever, the notification pops up. Relief washes over you, followed by a surge of anger. Sorry, just saw this, they casually reply, as if no time has passed at all. But you know the truth. The Time Warp Texter is playing a dangerous game, and your heart is the prize.
Chapter 5. The Emoji Overloader. At first glance, they seem like the life of the party. Every text is a barrage of emojis. Hearts, laughing faces, dancing bananas, you name it. They're practically building a digital carnival with every message. But beneath the surface of this emoji overload lies a darker truth. Because what are they hiding behind those grinning faces and heart eye emojis? Could it be that their excessive emoji use is a way to mask their true feelings? A way to avoid real conversation? A way to deflect from the fact that they have the emotional range of a teaspoon? The emoji overloader might shower you with digital affection, but look closer. Are those laughing emojis genuine? Or are they a desperate attempt to fill the void where real emotion should be? The truth, my friend, is that sometimes an emoji is just an emoji, and sometimes it's a red flag waving right in your face.
Chapter 6. The Texting Ostrich. We all know communication is key in a relationship, right? But what happens when the only communication you have is about what you're having for dinner or what you're watching on Netflix? Enter the Texting Ostrich, the master of avoiding important conversations. They'll happily text you about their day, their cat, the latest conspiracy theory they're obsessing over. But the moment you try to bring up something real, something that requires vulnerability or emotional depth, poof! They disappear faster than you can say relationship red flag. They'll leave you on read, change the subject, or hit you with the classic, "Can we talk about this later?" Spoiler alert, you won't. The texting ostrich would rather bury their head in the sand or in their phone than face the complexities of a real relationship, and so the cycle continues. The important conversations go unsaid, resentment builds, and the emotional distance grows wider with every unanswered text. Don't let the texting ostrich turn your relationship into a graveyard of unaddressed issues. So there you have it, the 6 texting behaviors that could be signaling serious trouble in your digital paradise. Remember, our phones are supposed to connect us, not create walls of misunderstanding and suspicion. If you find yourself relating to any of these red flags, it might be time to have a real conversation. Put down the phone and remember the importance of face-to-face interaction. And if you want more insights into the dark side of relationships and the human psyche, hit that subscribe button for more from Man of Thoughts. Because sometimes the most terrifying discoveries aren't found in the shadows but in the cold, blue light of your phone screen.